channel out a lot. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to Ask Barney episode 6. Man, I'm actually doing a pretty good job at staying consistent with this series, somewhat consistent, because we're already at episode 6, and it wasn't that long ago that I uploaded episode 5, so hey, let's hope I can keep this up, huh? Anyways, today on screen I am playing Mining Tycoon Revival. This is a very old game on the Roblox platform. So old, in fact, that it really doesn't work with the way Roblox is now. So a fan of the game remade it and, you know, updated it so that it does work on today's Roblox without changing all that much about, like, the actual gameplay itself. Just, you know, updating it so it works well. So, that's really awesome. I'm really glad that somebody did that. You're just basically mining for ores, taking them to places to make them worth more, and then selling them to a factory. That is pretty much the entire point of this game. So, anyways, if you don't know what Ask Barney is, well, read the title. It's literally called Ask Barney. You ask me questions, and I answer them. So if you want a chance to be featured in Ask Barney episode 7, go ahead and leave your question in the comment section below, and maybe it'll be shown in Ask Barney episode 7. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the questions that were left on Ask Barney episode 5 now. So, let's go ahead and jump into the first question, shall we? Are you an introvert or an outrovert? This may surprise a lot of people, but easily an introvert. Now, that is not me saying that I don't know how to, like, communicate with people or anything, but I really like to kind of just kick back, relax, and do my own thing, which a lot of times means I kind of stay inside. So, you could argue, oh, Barney doesn't touch grass! Barney doesn't touch grass, confirmed! Yeah, whatever. Alright, say what you want to say, folks, but I like to just kind of kick back and do my own thing, so yeah, introvert, for sure. But I can be extroverted if the mood strikes me, but I would say, most of the time, introverted, for sure. What does Christmas mean to you as a Christian? Great question. Now, most people think of Christmas as, you know, Santa Day, where we put up Christmas trees, we put candles in the window, we leave peppermint sticks or milk and cookies for Santa Claus, which, you know, that's all fine and dandy, but a lot of people forget that the real meaning of can I say this right? Christmas is the birth of Jesus Christ. You know, a lot of the Christmas specials say that, you know, the true meaning of Christmas is friends and family and spending time with the ones you love. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you really want to look at the true meaning of Christmas, that's it. When God sent his son to save us all, to be the atoning sacrifice for our mistakes. That is the true meaning of Christmas. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, so that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That's it. Right there. You know? Even though we as people turned our backs on God, he loved us enough to give his only child. Like, try to think about a parent doing that, you know? Loving someone so much that they gave their only child to them, was willing to sacrifice their child for them, you know? Like, that's how much God loves us, you know? I could go on and on and on about that, but we got more questions to answer here. But yeah, that is the true meaning of Christmas, and what it means to me. Have you seen my Jeep? I lost it. Jeep? No idea what you're talking about there, buddy. Definitely don't. Oh, God. No, not right now. Not right now. Yeah, no idea what you're talking about there, buddy. I haven't seen a Jeep in my life. You might want to look elsewhere. What Minecraft mod did you play in your other Ask Barney videos? Oh, well, I didn't use just one single mod. I used a bunch of different mods. The main one being the weather mod, which adds tornadoes, hurricanes, sandstorms, and blizzards into the game. The main thing is really tornadoes, because those can spawn basically anywhere, whereas hurricanes are only on the coast, blizzards are obviously only in snow biomes, and then sandstorms are only in deserts. Tornadoes can pretty much happen anywhere, anytime. So Yeah, it adds an extra threat to the game, it makes it more exciting, and it makes you really scared when you hear thunder. It makes it really scary when you hear thunder. I almost always use the tornado mod whenever I play Minecraft. Vanilla just doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels like it's just incomplete because there's no tornadoes hunting me down, you know? Do you like Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, or Fanta? If not, which one would you pick? Out of all of those, it's an easy choice. Fanta. I like orange soda in general. And Coca-Cola and Pepsi, I mean, I'll drink them, but like, they're definitely not anywhere near my favorite drinks. I just am not a big cola guy, but if I was to have cola, it would be Pepsi. I think Coke is a bit too fizzy, whereas Pepsi isn't quite as fizzy. So in the Coke versus Pepsi debate, I am on Team Pepsi, but even then, I'm not a big fan of cola. But in terms of Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper's okay, because, you know, that's just so distinctively different than, you know, Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but the kind of Dr. Pepper I like is, the Dr. Pepper and cream soda Dr. Pepper. I like that one. That one's pretty good, but it's still, like, I would much rather have, like, a fruity, strawberry Fanta or orange Fanta, or of course Mountain Dew, as most of you know. That is easily my favorite, just because of the fact that there's so many different kinds of Mountain Dew. Like the original Mountain Dew that you all know isn't really even my favorite. Like I don't even really care for the normal Mountain Dew. I like all the different flavors, like Baja Blast, Dark Berry Bash, Sweet Lightning, Legend. A lot of those names, a lot of you guys probably didn't even know about, save for Baja Blast. You probably all have heard of that one. But yeah, it's all the wacky different flavors. Purple Thunder's another one. Yeah, that's why I like Mountain Dew, 'cause there's so many different flavors. But Fanta is good too. There's just not as many different flavors of Fanta. But hey, it's still a fruity soda, so I like it. Does that take away points from my manhood? The fact that I like fruity drinks? Isn't that like an unwritten rule of life that like guys aren't supposed to like fruity drinks? Whatever. Screw societal norms. I am my own man, okay? Screw you, societal expectations and norms. I'm gonna drink my fruity drinks and be happy with my life, alright? Wouldn't you say it's more masculine of me knowing that, you know, societal norms say I shouldn't drink fruity drinks, but I do it anyway? Isn't that kind of a masculine thing to do? Wouldn't you say? Yeah, so that's my counter to that, to anybody that thinks that, you know, it's not manly of me to like fruity drinks. There you go. That made it manly.
Obtenez un soulagement rapide et efficace de vos symptômes de rhume, de toux et de grippe. Benilin, maîtrise-le.
Un câlin peut changer leur monde. Huggies vous aide à changer le reste. Avec une protection douce pour la peau, inspirée par vos câlins. Un câlin, ça change tout. Huggies.
Will you marry me, Barney Hunter 12? Boy, do you have bad taste in husbands. Yeah, sorry, I am taken by that weird-looking guy that I see in the mirror every morning. You know, he's awfully weird-looking, but he's always with me wherever I go. At least anywhere that has glass, anyway. So, you know, I'd say that that has shown loyalty. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna stick with that guy, alright? I'm gonna stick with him. Sorry if I broke your heart, but, you know, I'm just gonna stay in places where there's lots of windows and mirrors, and I'll have my forever partner right there. That is really depressing. Have you ever felt so much pressure that you felt like quitting? Oh yeah, definitely. I've been making trolling videos since about like late 2018, early 2019, but as many of you know, I've been on YouTube way longer than that. I made this YouTube channel in mid-2012, but my channel didn't really take off until like I said, around late 2018, 2019. So I went mid-2012 to almost all of 2018 struggling to get by. Like, I would have like a couple thousand subscribers, but only get like 60 views per video. If you want to know the full story on why I had that many subs and only had like 60 views, go ahead and watch Decade in the Making, my current channel trailer. It will go over like my entire story of how I became a YouTuber, like life before YouTube, what led into it, my experiences, and like a lot of the pressures that this person is talking about. But there was a point where I was like, dude, I have been at this for so many years and nothing is happening. You know, this was before I made trolling videos. So I was like, okay, if something doesn't happen soon, I am going to quit because I'm trying so hard and, you know, none of my videos are really getting any, you know, hits on them. Like, nobody's really watching. So, you know, I was planning on giving up pretty soon, but luckily I didn't, because if I did, I would have missed out on all this. You know, I would have missed out on all this. We're this close to 100,000 subscribers, and if I had given up all the way back then, I wouldn't be here, you know? I wouldn't be here even making a series about people asking me questions, you know? It's really is amazing looking back on it. And, like, you know, back then I could barely scrape like a 50, 60 views, maybe even 40 views. And now here we are, getting thousands upon thousands of views every single video. It's really, really is amazing. But yeah, let that be a lesson to you. Don't give up. How do you keep track of alts? I have a big list of my alt accounts. That's really it, because when you have hundreds of them, it's hard to remember them all by just pure memory alone. So it's really a big list of them. So whenever I'm about to record a video, I open up that list and get to work. It's really as simple as that. Do you have personal grudges against cafe staff or something? I wouldn't call it a personal grudge. No, not at all. I would say it's more of a rivalry. Think about it this way, okay? You have two teams meeting for a baseball game, you know? Both teams want to win, but at the end of the day, only one can win, and one's gonna walk away with a loss. So, you know, they meet on the field. Like, say, especially if it's like a playoff game, the game that's gonna decide who's going to advance to the next round and who's gonna be eliminated, you know? There's gonna be a little bit of, you know, seriousness and rivalry between the two teams on the field, you know? They're gonna do whatever they can to beat the other side and ensure that their side wins, you know? So there's gonna be a bit of a rivalry and a little bit of, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you kind of thing. Nothing personal or like, you know, genuine like beef. Sometimes that can happen, but most of the time it's just, you know, a rivalry. That's kind of the way I am with these games. It's nothing personal. It's nothing like I hate these guys. It's a rivalry, you know? I have a responsibility to make videos to entertain you guys, and the responsibility of these games is to basically stop me from doing that. So it's kind of like a big game, you know? I want my side to win so that I can get a video out, but they don't want me to win so that they can keep the game safe from trollers. So it's kind of like that. We're rivals, you know? Because I'm saying, hey, I'm always gonna come back on alts, and then usually they're like, okay, we'll just keep banning you then, you know? Kind of that way. It's a rivalry. Friendly rivalry. That's a good way to put it. Friendly rivalry, you know? But things can get heated at times, like, just like, you know, in sports and rivalry.
Bro, love. Come on.